You're back with us on Asia Prime. After 3 months of delay and during a COVID-19 wave, Argentina received on Monday the first batch of the AstraZeneca vaccine for a total of 22.4 million doses signed with the laboratory. As the production has experienced delays, the vaccination campaign is slower than expected by the Argentine government. With most of Argentina confined with a strict 9-day lockdown to tackle a brutal COVID-19 second wave, the government announced that it had taken delivery of more than 1.65 million vaccine doses over the past 2 days. A shipment of over 800,000 vaccines from the United States represented the first batch of AstraZeneca Oxford University shots Argentina has received from the total 22.4 million doses it initially ordered. The doses were manufactured with an active ingredients produced in Buenos Aires. Argentina and Mexico agreed last August to jointly produce around 150 million vaccines for the AstraZeneca laboratory, with the active ingredients produced locally and packaging completed overseas. But the project has suffered significant delays due to a shortage of supplies in Mexico. In order to speed up the process, enough active ingredient for around 900,000 doses made in a private Argentine laboratory, according to the government, were sent to be packaged at AstraZeneca's plant in Albuquerque, United States.
Spain, one of the early epicenters of the COVID pandemic, has been rushing to get its population vaccinated. 33% now have received at least the first dose. However, 8 agencies and advocates estimate many of the country's 1 million undocumented migrants are still not getting vaccinated.
Spain is among the few European nations whose national vaccination program aims to reach everyone in its territory, including immigrants whose status is classified as irregular. On paper, it looks good, but migrant advocates question whether Spain can implement that strategy. As in the US and some other countries, Spain's rollout is not managed centrally. Each region implements its own policy, and enforcement of the general directives from Madrid can vary. So inequalities in the regions can occur, say some analysts, depending on whether local leaders see outreach to migrant populations as a priority. Spanish-speaking immigrants from Latin America have an easier time answering questions and accessing vaccines. But for those who do not speak Spanish, access is more complicated. A big problem is immigration status, as in the case of Guinean Musa Sao, who has applied for asylum in Spain. Like many young African migrants here, Sao knows that he needs to learn how to speak Spanish well. But before that happens, he wants a shot. Many of those undocumented say they don't want to register to be vaccinated because they fear being deported. The Spanish government has made the Johnson & Johnson vaccine available to groups of non-regularized immigrants without a fixed address. This will make it easier to vaccinate more of the undocumented since it is a single dose. For Alfonso Beato in Barcelona,
We'll be right back after the short break. Stay with us on Asia Prime.